Alright, welcome back, guys. Now we want to move on to a very important aspect of our e-commerce website design, which is adding products to our website so that we can display different type of products. But before then, let us go ahead and see how a typical e-commerce website functions. Now, so far we've been able to set it up, but then these are not the products we want. These are products that comes with the theme by default. Now, how do we get to start adding our own products? Now, go back to the dashboard, but let me emphasize here there are two types of products. We have the what we call the simple products and the variable product. You're going to see how a simple product looks like and a variable product. A variable product in the sense that e-commerce site must be very flexible for people to make choices. For instance, if you are selling, let's say, wears on your e-commerce website, you need to actually define different sizes of a particular product. So those are variability. So Woocommerce adds a particular functionality that helps us do that. Maybe sizes or difference in colors and what have you. Take for instance, if you come to a website like Jumia, just like you have on our website, you can see the categories hooked to this site, and we have categories here. Now, if you go under categories like, let's say, let's look out for wears. It's common to clothing. Awesome. Now, even from the description, you see these are different sizes. Can you see? Some could be different colors. Let's check out for a particular brand of clothes that has different colors. I just want to actually show you how to go about creating okay, let's see. I think these are different colors of medium and large. Let's check this product and see. Now, there are two variabilities that exist for this product. We have the medium and they have the large. So you have to be very careful so that you don't just create a simple product instead of creating a variable product. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through how to go about creating what we call variable product, so you could see how it is built. So go back to your dashboard. Now, the first thing under WooCommerce, you see products. Now go and create an attribute. Do you see? You need to watch this very well because I'm going to give just one example of simple product and variable product. It's only the variable product that looks somewhat technical. So once you click on attributes, you'll be presented with this page. So you're going to give it a name. Now, in this case, now we want to look at what fashion beauty panty 6 pieces. Now let's give it a attribute of, let's say, pant size, or let's say pant sizes. Do you get now? So you can actually repeat the same thing here. So that's the slug. If you leave it empty, the system will generate an automatic name. It cannot be empty. So click on add attribute. Please take note of what I'm doing. Now you can see it here. Now this is an attribute we've created. Don't click on edit. Now this is the pant sizes. This is where we're going to actually create what our variability. This is the attribute we have actually specified. So you click on this attribute you created. If you don't understand it, watch it over and over again. Now inside the attribute, we are now going to create the variabilities. Now the first size we have here is ML. So you could put your own as XL or medium or large. So I think medium will go for us. Let's say medium, so that you can see and understand how to go about all these things. So medium, that's the first variability. For pant size, you see add new pant size. Now again, we'll now go for what's large. Add new pant size. Now these two variabilities have been created under the attribute of what pant size. Now it's time for us to now go ahead and what add a new product. Do you understand now? So click on add new products. I'm only using this example on Jumia as an example. Do you understand? You can come up with your own. So okay, let's kind of let's download this image to use. I'm just going to use this image. Let me just put it on my desktop. Pants. Sorry if you don't like the example I'm making. This is just for illustration purpose. You're not meant to use people's images. Now go back to what? To the add new section. Now you're going to give it a name. They're talking about what? You can say beauty fashion pants. So it's going to be the name of the product. Now the description is what goes here. Let's see if we have a little description around it. Okay, really not okay. Let's see. Okay, so you could just copy this. Please watch what I'm doing. So just get a description, because you must be able to actually, okay, it's okay, so just so you could see all those things. So paste it here. So this is the description area. Now this is where it gets interesting. In this case, we want to create a variable product. Now the first thing you need to do is what? Come here and select what? Variable product. Please, under we have different type of product. The most common one is simple and variable product. Now we want to do what? Product variability. So check variable product. Now go under attribute first. Now the attribute you are looking for is what? Pant size. Select it and click on what? Add. Just wait a minute. Awesome. Now you're going to select all what? All the variabilities we have declared in the attribute before. So you can actually say select all. So used for what? Variations. Now save the attributes. Awesome. Now we now go back to the variations. Just a moment. So now click on what? Variations. Now create variation from all attributes. Click go and say OK. See, 2 variations added. Say OK. It's so simple. Now you can see large and medium. Large and medium. So please check what I'm going to do now. Now look at this arrow here. Just click on it. It's going to drop it down. Now the image you want to use for large. Take for instance, if there are multiple images, you're going to put an image here. So we have the image on desktop, although we downloaded just one. Let's go select it from our desktop. I think I use pants. Okay, yeah. So it selects set variation image. So the variation image will come here. Now if you have SKU, SKU is basically a number used by store owner if you manage multiple products. So this one will not show you because you are not the owner of the store. So your SKU most times could be in form of O1, just so that you can identify each product in your store. So I don't do that really, but you can always create a number to always identify each product in your store. So if you choose, you can leave that. So just enable it, just leave that. Now regular price and sale price. For instance, you can do what we call amazing discount. So maybe you're selling this thing on a normal day for, let's say, 3,000 naira. Now you can now tell them that okay, there is a discount going on that you're not selling for 2,500. So the system is going to actually strike out this and then present this to them. So leave this one as in stock, and once that is done, just leave the remaining information, leave it intact, and then go back again. Just drop this one down. This is it, the large. You see. Now move on to what? Medium again. Just come to this side. So repeat the same process. If you have another image for medium, but we're still going to use the same thing, don't bother. It's also that you can understand the concept. So once you do that, just say image. Now once that is done, go ahead and then put your variation price also 3,000 regular, but you're selling now for 2,500. The only difference that exists there is what people choosing their sizes. Do you understand? So once you're done with that, then click on what, save changes. Save changes. So now that we are done, now product short description is just like a call to action. For instance, what I always put here is amazing discount. Amazing discounts. Okay, let's say enjoy amazing discounts now. So just a short description, you're going to see how it looks like. So now we've been able to actually create our variabilities, and then we've set up everything. Now move to this area. There must be categories you're going to put your product. Now the categories you created initially, although we're still going to tweak it, but let's just hook it to a particular category. Let's say we're going to put it under health and fitness. I'm just using it as an example. Now once you put it under a category, if you don't choose a category, by default it's going to be under uncategorized, and it is not good for people who are surfing through your e-commerce website. They cannot filter product based on categories, so you must put them in the according or in the right categories. Now product tags, if you want, you can always put tags, pants, say comma, fashion. So you put relative keywords. It's good for SEO if you like to put that. Let's say flashy. Just put keywords that you like. So once you're done, you hit add, so it's gonna come up. Now product image is the product they see first. You understand? So we're still gonna use the same thing, and you say select product image. Now if you click on product gallery, it means you want to import multiple images that they can see and what have you. So once that is done, hit publish. This video is going to be a little bit long, but you need to understand it. This is the integral part and the most important part in e-commerce design. So we have published our product. So let's view the product. Let's see how it looks. Amazing. Can you see? So you can see enjoy amazing discounts. Now you can see SKU, we did not put it, that's why it's saying now. So the category, these are the tags we imputed, so these are the description we added. So it's this simple. Is that simple? Do you understand now? So play around with it, and then you're going to get to understand it. This is the major thing. Understanding how to add products to your Woocommerce plugin is very, very important. So this product now is a variable product. You can see pant sizes, that is the attribute. So we can now choose options. So you're telling people, okay, I want the large size. Do you get now? I want the medium size, so that when they are shopping on your website, e-commerce website, they can have access to what all the options they actually needed. So that's an example of a variable product. But the other one is called a simple product. Take for instance, now let's search for something like sunglass or sunglasses. Most times sunglasses are of the same sizes, so you don't need to actually, okay, these are wristwatches. Okay, never mind. Let's pick one. Don't worry. I'm only using this as an example, so you can see there is a particular wristwatch. Let me save this wristwatch. I'm just going to use it as an example for simple image. So again, we go back to our dashboard. Now where do we take it again? For simple products, you don't need to create any attribute. It's just so simple. So this is what you do. Go straight to what? Add new. So you need to give the product a name. For instance, now this one is called you see, this is the title, red sport electronic clock wristwatch. So let's say sports. I'm only using this for the sake of this tutorial. Sports electronic wristwatch. So good. Now again, you're going to describe in detail the features of the watch or any product you want to put in this section. So let me go back and see if it has some description. Okay, amazing. You can see. So you go in detail. You see this. these informations are very accurate. I might just choose to copy just a little, just so you could see. So I'll just copy just a little and put there, but make sure you put the accurate information, so it helps visitors on your e-commerce site to choose and decide properly on what to buy from you. So once that is done, in this case we don't have a lot to do. Just make sure it is on simple product. It's a simple product. The only thing is, if you have a sales price and a regular price, so maybe for instance now you're selling this thing for, let's say, 10,500 regularly. Now you don't want to give a discount, so you're gonna bring down the sale to, let's say, about 7,500. It's just like you're giving them a discount. People like that so much. Do you understand? So you can just come here and say, enjoy amazing discounts. So now, so that's all. So again, you start from the category. Now this is a wristwatch. You can actually plug it under what the wristwatches category. Do you understand? So you can put tags like what, watches, fashion, so anything that you know people could search it with, wristband, so and so on and so forth, and then click on what, add. So again, the product image is what shows to people, so you pick the image you're going to use. So let's upload wristwatch. Okay, so set product image. Do you see now? So if you want to have multiple product images, you can actually go ahead and do that here. So once you're done, again, publish. It's just so simple. You are not touching any code. It's just for you to follow it the same way I am putting it to you. So now let's go look at our simple products and see the difference between a simple product and a variable product. Now once again, you can see this is a simple product. So but in this case we don't have options. We do not have any option whatsoever. You can see the descriptions are right there. So as against the what, variable product, whereby we need to what, choose. So you can actually create an attribute of size, color, texture, depending. So once you do that, you're going to actually what, you're going to actually see them lined out here. So that is how you can create both a simple product and a variable product. A simple product is a standalone product that doesn't need any option of or options of choices to choose from, while the variable product has variabilities to choose from. So that is what I've been able to actually explain, which is the most important part of what setting up your e-commerce site. Just manage everything under products once you do your WooCommerce setting. If you are doing variable products, create an attribute. Inside the attribute, create the variation, and once that is done, come back to add new products, and then you follow all these steps. You put the title of your product, the description, if it's a simple product, the product price and what have you, a short description here, the category, the tags, and the product image. So once that is done, you've been able to actually what, set up your product in your store. So this is what I'm going to do. We have categories here and pages that have been hooked to this sidebar, some of which I'm going to remove and some of which I'm going to retain. Now by default, this theme does not come with how to add categories on your own, so you can choose to remove them or edit the one that exists. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit some categories and leave them right there while I remove some pages. So in the next video, I'm going to actually undo that for you. So if you go back to your home page, just a moment, you see these are the products we just added. So once you start doing that and you remove the other products, you start seeing them come live on your website. It is that simple. It is that simple. And once people are ready to start shopping or buying from your website, they click on it and then they go to the products page, and then they start what, buying or adding to cart, checking out, and then making payments to you. So in the next tutorial, we're going to work on how we can actually fix the categories, but I'm going to actually move ahead to actually okay, no problem. We're going to actually fix the categories and the menu, how to hook menu or categories to this side bar. Where do we control all this? Where do you add and remove all this? That will be the last thing I'm going to actually do in this segment. So thank you, and see you in the next video.